Okay, we're going.
Oh, there's my new. I'm so used to the camera being above.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Welcome to DQC. My name is Caine Harrison. I'll be your DM for these few episodes, and to my right, I have.
My name's Garrison. I'm back as Zanis Verora.
Boo.
I miss my boy.
Yes, all the opinions. Hello, I'm Crowe. I play Hexan Karthak, the metallic dragonborn cleric sorcerer.
Hi, I am Cal. I am new. And I am playing Yvonne. And Yvonne is a Dhampir changeling, Way of the Shadow monk, and monklock.
Monklock. We love a good monklock.
I'm Becca, and I'm playing Nerine Belrose, a druid barbarian.
Woo! And I'm Caine, and I play everyone that don't. All right. So we'll be doing a few episodes, at least one for now, while Scott is gone because we killed him. I know. Scott is in New York right now, right?
Yeah.
Scott's in New York, so we brought in Cal, and I'm excited. So, without further ado, let's dive on in. Welcome back to my world of doom and gloom. As we delve back in, we see countless worlds deteriorate and fall. Kingdoms of golden filigree and strong support crumble to ash and dust. A cosmic scale of pain and suffering ripples through the multiverse. You, my fine adventurers, are one of the very few chosen. Each coming from your own place and time, find yourselves in the large, translucent, pillared halls of Vapenia. You have no concept of time, for time is beneath this world. Vapenia exists outside of time and space. It's just easier if you don't think about it. You all have been here for long enough to have learned your way around and are relatively moved in, somewhat comfortable. You all have gotten the same spiel from Bubs, who I will introduce later, for those who don't know, you have come to find is the Grand Weapon.
Son of a bitch.
You find out weapons are creatures who actually live outside of time and are a hive mind. When one dies, they are shunted into another timeline. In one way, they are immortal, but they almost have to reset every time. It's like a reverse Groundhog's Day. So instead of being in the same one, you die and go to a different one, where you could have known people, or it could be completely different. So, let's start with everyone rolling initiative.
Ooh, lovely.
Wow, we're diving right in. Hell yeah.
35 through 30. Oh, also, we're level 20,
We're
so...
back, baby! Oh, fuck!
We're level 20, so, fuckery will be had, and I am excited.
All the fuckery.
All right, so 35
God
through 30.
Damn it.
Nobody? 20, or 20,
Wait. Sorry.
35 through 30? All right, 25 through 30. No, I'm disappointed.
Oh, dude, no, this is...
20 through
we're back.
25. Okay. All right, 15 through 20.
19.
19,
16.
16, all right, and then 10 through 15. 5 through 10?
To be right.
That's a 9 with a natural 1.
So Zanis gets to go last regardless.
You're probably right.
I took alert and everything.
All right, so we start with the fresh meat, the new one. So, Yvonne, you showed up here virtually randomly. You were... Where do you think you would have been taken? It would have been towards the end of your world's lifespan?
Okay, the end of my world's lifespan. Like, what kind of environment I've been taken to?
Yeah, like, would you have been like mid-battle, mid-mission, something just...
I think it was very much evening. It was in the middle of the night, and I was probably sneaking into someone's room to accomplish a task that I have been set on, and the perfect candidate, if you will. And I think as I step into the room, that's when I get vamped out.
Got it. So, as you, like many times before, you... Whose phone is that? Becca, is that your phone?
No.
Oh. Is it my phone? I don't think so. Didn't sound like it came from me.
Why'd you hone in on me?
I think it was mine. My bad.
No, you're good.
Newbie probs.
How dare. All right, so as you, like clockwork, you kind of like walk with the shadows as you open the door, almost like it starts to creak open, but as it does, the shadows almost like silence it out. As you walk through, almost looming through the shadows, a small fog begins to roll at your feet. A sharp pain. Is it your Mac?
Damn it. Fix one problem and there's another one.
Actually, no. We're going with this. Why you're getting a headache, like the large pain is a large ding. Every time there's a ding, you just feel like a rack of pain. You and whatever else you consider as part of yourself also is racked with pain. Everything about you, your entire being, almost like ping, ping. Very much like Spider-Man versus Venom in Spider-Man 3, where he hits the rods and the symbiote starts freaking out. Like, you just, like, the shadows literally shoot across the walls. The candle that's there goes completely unlit, as you don't feel anything. Everything about your being, what you are, what you believe to be reality, is completely gone. There are just the shadows, but even those don't bring you comfort because they're not your shadows. As you are arguing with your own brain on how to process this and make some sort of logic out of it, you are snapped into Vapenia. That is how you arrived, as you were the first to arrive. Mm-hmm. We will fast forward a little bit as you get the spiel from Bubs and such. But what would you be doing after a few months where you're moved in? No one has really reached out to you other than Bubs. So he's kind of your really only point of contact, because most people are on missions. Like, there's very little downtime because time doesn't make sense, so there's no point in wasting it.
Okay. I would be walking around. I would definitely be kind of getting the lay of the land. I would be making connections, just in general, like ingratiating myself to the people.
Okay.
Like you said, there's no sense of like wasting time, but I have a different opinion of what wasting time is.
Hey, that's valid.
I'm just kind of surveying, seeing if there's another client.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for the right kind of person. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, no. So, as you kind of like walk around and you're meeting people, a lot of them seem very nice, but they're all slime-like creatures. You very rarely meet anyone who is actually humanoid.
I'm very hungry.
These slime people are very, very nice and very they're very sweet. As if anything you ask, they will try and make happen. For you haven't really met anyone that's straight up humanoid, which is frustrating, but.
Oh yeah, I am like I was about to say, for a few months I am definitely like starting to get very irate, and there's a shortness, I think, that Yvonne is typically very, very agreeable. You know, and he started to lose a little bit of that chill coming around town. Going to these various places, what are the kind of locations? Like, what does the inn look like? A temple?
So it's actually, you find out that this place is very similar to the Astral Sea. You think it happens.
Okay.
So as you kind of maneuver around and you think, I want this thing to be there, it almost like a Harry Potter staircase like shifts over to you and makes that it's all about your drive, your own willpower.
Okay.
Much
Gotcha.
less than like your actual feet. But as you become more irate, there is this little everyone gets allotted a weapon, just like as a servant, just as a guide. You know this one as this one is Blinky. As he runs up to you, he loses sight of you very often. He's very squirrel. Like he sees anything, he's like, oh, this could be helpful. Kind of a bit of a golden retriever, but overall, you have a natural affinity towards this creature. It's almost like this creature is like a soulmate.
Okay.
So as he runs, he gets to your feet. He's like literally a foot tall. He is like he has crystalline eyes that are like a bright like blue, like a royal blue.
Right.
As they're like the deepest sapphire, and he has these little like he has a one cube just like kind of circling in his chest.
Okay.
As he goes, hi.
Hi, Blinky. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had a problem with a vent.
You seem very, very distressed.
Yeah. You're actually really good at walking around here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It takes some of us weapon a long time. You think as a hive mind it would be a lot easier, but actually it's a lot harder because you gotta find it.
Consciousness.
Yeah. Anyway, Bub said that he wanted to see you.
Bub? All right. And I feel like I was on my knees, I kind of eye level, and the like sheer, my sheer black robes kind of like lift off the ground as I ascend. They kind of drape and wisp around, if you will. You go, all right, where's Bubs right now?
He is in the...
And he like turns around and you see him like grab like inside of his slime and like leaf around a little bit. And then you notice that there's like this little like spot, and he reaches into the spot and pulls out the instructions to tell you. He has a very bad memory. He is in the council room.
This is the council room. Perfect.
And he said, be on your best behavior because there are other people there.
Oh, also, he said he had a tip for you.
He has a tip for me.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Grand question, do weapons have blood?
No.
Damn it.
You could try.
Nah, I'm
It's not. It's if you're a connoisseur of blood, then it would taste awful. But they do have a life essence that is very similar.
Okay.
Where you come from, you mainly stick to blood, but you find out the collective Dampfear, as long as they have a life essence, even constructs and undead, you can
Okay.
drain that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But it comes at a small cost to you.
Gotcha. First of all, is Blinky chill with me drinking from them on occasion?
Oh yeah, he does not care.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's soulmate vibes. So I say, Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm a bit irate this morning. Do you mind if I...
Oh, yeah. And he cuts off his arm, and it just, like, flops on the ground, and he, like, balls it up into, like, a little, like, dewdrop, like a Tinkerbell, like, dewdrop, and then hands it to you.
Is this normal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And then
And
then he kind of, like, throws his arm back, and it just, like, regrows.
And then I grab the arm, and it just kind of like a turkey leg, just
It's like rock candy.
It's something. As always, Blinky, I greatly appreciate your sacrifice, and I say it with a question mark.
Yeah, whatever I can do to help. Anyway, let's go. And he starts, like, skipping across as we go to our next in line. So, you were one of the cornerstones you were, like, one of the first people to actually be at, this place as the Unity Collective. You were one of the first people here. As, what would you be doing? You've had a few months, but...
He would just be... Hexan, I would believe he would just be going around trying to just spread the influence of Bahamut and disregarding the T word. And
Knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I still couldn't help laughing.
and he would ask Lord Bubs to just have be able to come in and out of this place and just be able to go to different realms, realities. Just,
No. That conversation with the Bubs was very short, as in, like, no. Because it would have been explained to you that if you do that, you could be fucking up everything. Like, the only time they leave this place is to do missions, and like they don't want to interact any more than they have to, because you find out there's some sort of trail they leave behind.
Well, he's trying to spread influence.
Okay. So you are going kind of back to, like, there's like a town square that you imagine in your head, and you just appear there, and there are lots of weapon around. And there's your weapon that you got named...
If it's not Rimuru, I'm killing you.
It's Clyde.
How dare you, Clyde?
Oh, you think I'm just gonna steal a name from an anime? I would never do that. It's never. Anyway, as Clyde comes up, as you're kind of like mid-speech.
Wait a minute, are you like the guy who does the speech in
Skyrim?
in Skyrim, who's always sitting there talking about the one god?
Oh my god.
Yes. Because Bahamut is the one true god. Not really, but...
Yeah, you're quickly realizing that gods have... There are Veppen who just don't get it, and they're just like, but we're above gods. Like where they're at, gods have like little to no, you have no power yet. Like it's so funny because they don't get it. But dude, Clyde is on your side. Like he's just this little guy. He's got orange crystals, and he's got 2 boxes in his stomach. And he comes up and he goes,
Oh.
"Hey, boss."
Hello, Clyde. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just been spreading the word, you know.
Yes. Spread Bahamut, not the T word. Of course.
No. Any T word, dead.
Yeah.
Instantly.
That's why I love you, Clyde.
Rip him to shreds. Anyway, he like adjusts his trench coat that he makes appear on him. Anyway, word from a little birdie is that
Bubs wants to see you.
Yeah. Lord Bubs wants to see me.
Yeah, the Grand Vapin, yeah, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, you know, Bubs.
You kind of see Hexan just like start to fix himself, make sure he's all clean. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's go see.
All right, let's go.
As we pan out away from the town square, and not you. You roll the natural one. No, it's like 9. No. And as we pan over to, remind me the name again.
Sorry, Nerine.
Nerine.
Yes.
I'm gonna write that down because that's important for me to know, I guess.
What? You need to know our names?
Nar?
Nar.
No. So, what were you doing whenever you were captured?
Nerine was probably in her little forest hut, sitting on her mud floor, probably like talking to a rat or something.
Okay.
So,
Are you just in Speak with Animals, or just talking to it?
you know, she might have forgotten to like use magic for Speak with Animals and just started like dumping all her problems on this poor rat.
So, you see this rat. It's a hefty sized rat. Like it's about like it's like a foot long. Like it's kind of muscular. It's a weird little guy.
Okay.
Like he's got a big like a big belly, but he's got like some sort of muscles on him that you're like, that'd be way too gamey. That's the only reason why he's alive. I don't want to eat this one.
Cool.
So as you're kind of airing out your issues, you just see this poor rat who's like, he's got like sunken features and just like looking up at you, just like, like literally just like nodding its head, just like I'm listening. You made him like a little like little tea, like a fucking cup. God.
Tea with the rats.
A teacup, yeah. So he just grabs this little teacup.
What an understanding guy.
He just nods, and then all of a sudden, fog starts to roll in. Fog should not be where you're at right now. Where you're at in the forest, you have staved it up. You've actually like consecrated the entire grounds for with your spores to make it exactly the area you would want it to be. You've essentially like terramorphed this area into being your paradise. As the fog starts to like roll in, the rat literally like jumps into your arms and just like looks up at you, and it's just like
Nerine starts like trying to like blow the fog away and like holds her rat. And just like
so as you're trying to like blow the fog away, it just completely envelops you. A similar feeling as the one I described earlier.
Stay away from
and
my
you
rat.
appear with rat in hand.
Oh, thank God.
But your rat's a little different.
What's wrong with my rat?
Your rat, you notice as you like are getting like catching your like bearings, you notice that the rat kind of like looks at you and you see like a twinge in its eye. And you know, like it's like a bright pink. But you know that's not normal, and so like do you set the rat down or do you keep it in your hands?
Nerine keeps holding on to it, and she's like, Remy, are you okay? What's wrong with your eye?
And the rat goes, I have no clue.
Oh my god.
What? I can speak. Hello.
Nerine
Hello.
puts the rat down. You sound like a very distinguished gentleman.
I just obviously we've had tea enough times. I thought you'd notice.
Wow, I didn't know tea did that. It didn't work on me. No one thinks I'm a distinguished gentleman.
I think you are distinguished.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
So, what's your name actually? I've just been calling you Remy.
I had no name before this. I meant just Remington.
Remington. That is. I think that's much more befitting. Let's
Thank
go
you.
with that.
Thank you. Where are we? And as that happens, you guys fast forward a little bit to your meeting with Bubs, and the general information is given to you. What would you be doing around the grounds? You see a similar situation. You guys don't see any humanoids. You just only see Veppin for some reason.
Okay, so we're just in this new
Yeah.
area full of weapons.
Yeah, and so you've been here for like a month-ish
Okay.
that you would think.
Well,
Like I said, concept of time, real hard, feels like a while.
Nerine probably would have been looking for a new place to set up a new hut.
So you're kind of like in a forested area, not too far off from yours, but nothing feels right here. It just like the woods don't feel like the bark is not tough enough, or it just doesn't feel real. It almost feels like a fake copy, like someone who has never been to your forest, and you're like, I'm thinking in my forest, and they read your mind, and they're like, this is what I remember, and just threw it out. So as that happens, your Veppin comes running up, does its secret handshake with Remington, and comes over. You know, this is Pinky. So Pinky has large, like rose quartz eyes, and 3 boxes in its chest. And as it approaches, oh, how's it going?
Not good, Pinky. No matter how hard I look, nothing feels like it can be home.
Well, I did not expect to be depressed.
I'm sorry, I just...
But hey, we're in it together now, aren't we?
I feel like I've been here for so long. The only thing that's keeping me sane is you and Remington.
I mean, yeah. I got word down the grapevine is that Bubs wants to see you, and there's a few others like humanoids.
There's humanoids. I don't like humanoids very much.
To be fair, I don't think any of them are human.
Social skills are not in my skill set.
I mean, that's what Remington's for, indubitably.
Okay, okay.
As he tips his top hat that you have made for him.
Can you help me talk to them?
Yes. Assume position Ratatouille.
Okay. She puts him on her head and then puts on like a giant like witchy looking mushroom hat and covers him with it.
That's awesome.
And then she goes along her way.
All right. I'll take you to the council chambers.
Okay.
So we pan out away from that, and we show up to Zanis.
All right.
Zanis has.
Okay, hang on.
Well,
I think the camera just died.
no.
Or no, it didn't. It just did a dumb thing. Hang on, I can fix it.
Arnar!
Clear the condensation.
I was about to say, is this the unhinged cut material?
Yeah.
Probably.
Perfect. Also, real quick, can I just get everybody's name just from my brain? Real and character. I know yours, Crowe Hexan.
I'm Becca,
Okay.
ECCA, and then the character is Nerine, so Nerine.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I wasn't too far off. I put Nerine.
Nerine.
Yeah, I thought it was Nerine as an N-A. All right.
Oh, okay. Close enough.
Close about the no cigar.
Also, how obnoxious is the typing on the mic?
I don't know.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't notice it a whole lot.
Okay.
Are you keeping notes? Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a note taker.
Motherfucker. Died. I won't get the battery.
So I am a headless ghost. Hello. Clear.
I mean, that's basically what the DM is.
Basically,
I mean,
yeah. And I just inhabit other beings.
It's on brand.
Yeah.
It's on brand.
Welcome to the chaos.
About to say.
You can't see this bitch. Doing obscene things in the DM
Sorry.
corner.
Oh god, this doesn't move.
I know, I cannot move.
This doesn't move.
No.
Yeah.
You're stuck there to play D&D forever.
I mean, not the worst way to go.
No.
I'm kind of down, honestly.
I promise?
I'm trying to do all this without having to fucking.
To take it all off.
Yeah.
Take it off. Take it off.
I'm dumb as shit. I'm dumb as shit. Woo-hoo. Wait, is it? I saw earlier. I liked it.
Come on.
The poppers.
She gets her screen time sometimes.
Okay.
All right.
Dog cam.
No.
What the dog doing? Mira, what the dog do? Oh,
What the dog do?
Mira, that's against TOS. Mira, you can't do that. Your dog's a slut.
She's looking for clout. She's like,
You
get
and
me
me
on that
both,
camera.
For that internet fame.
Go 5 minutes of fame.
Of course, it was right when it was my fucking turn too.
Yeah.
So I had to get up and
Teehee.
Tee. I'm glad. I like this side of the table more. But we know what happens to people that I like in D&D, so
Oh.
yeah. Sorry about that.
it's a painful existence.
Anyway,
I love trauma.
Oh no.
hello, I'm back. As we delve into the man, the myth, the legend. So as we delve in, Zanis has been struggling in lots of ways, but also not. I think through the entire time that Zanis was being tortured and being underneath the spell of Trelaka, that there were so many things that he went under that changed him for the good. He did a lot of maturing, a lot of growing up, but at the end of the day, he snaps out of it. He is finally free from those binds. And the person that is in front of him is Bubs. And as this is kind of like a recap thing, we're not going to roleplay it, but where he would have given you the lowdown of everything that I told you already.
Yeah.
And he would have given you any information you would have needed about it.
Question I forgot to ask you.
What is it?
Where's my fucking horse?
You would have to go to the stables to find that out. So you think of stables and your horse would be there.
Let's go, my boy.
So I'm assuming that's where would you be as you started to adapt to the area?
A library, probably.
Okay.
Trying to learn more.
So there's a huge library that spans all over like existence, and you still don't have to sleep. So, and also time here doesn't matter, so no one sleeps anyway.
It's just notebooks on notebooks on notebooks that he's filled with different things.
As it's a very large one, so your horse can be around. So
I teach him how to read. This was actually a problem we ran into.
roll me a fucking patience check. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
And you're gonna have to beat his charisma.
There's no way. 2 of them?
What? 2 natural ones?
You are doomed. You need to put those dice
Dude,
away.
you forgot how to read. You don't know common for the rest of the... I'm kidding. What languages do you know?
I know.
Is that 3 natural ones?
That's 2.
3 natural. No, because
Common, Deep Speech,
Earlier.
Dwarvish, Elvish, Vidalcan.
You only know common for at least half the time you're here.
Okay.
Like, as you keep trying to teach him, you're like, oh, maybe this other language will work. But then he's like, it's even more confusing. So you've been trying to teach him common. You have not worked in any of the other languages. So you're so rusty.
Yeah.
It's like you took a Spanish class 4 years ago. Like, you don't remember much. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to work through that. As your little weapon shows up, this is Inky. Inky has like these obsidian like onyx eyes, and he
Remind
has
me a lot of my former self.
Yeah.
All right.
as he kind of approaches and goes, "Hey,
Hi.
how's it going, dude?"
It goes, and I just look frustratingly at Shade Silver.
Shade Silver, just I forgot. This is the bit. Before I had headphones, it was a lot easier. Also, my hair was not nearly this long. So anyway, he just goes and just like turns around. Just like doesn't even look at you and goes to like eat some carrots.
He finally got his carrots.
Yeah, that was the first thing you did when you got here.
Oh, yeah.
So he has his carrots, and it's a near infinite supply. You actually made a deal with Bubs, and now you will always have carrots.
Awesome.
He has this little like horse bag that like they keep over their mouths or keep over their necks, so he can just go and just like nom on it. But yeah, so Inky goes, well, that's like not chill. Speaking of not chill, Bubs wants to see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
This should be interesting.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be like people there.
Do I know these people?
I don't know. Like, do you know people?
Is one of them a big orc person?
No, but one looks like a fucking dork, if you know what I mean, dude. Alright, you're no fun. Shade Silver got it. You see Shade Silver just like, of course I did.
We have the same personality. Good luck.
I'm surrounded by them.
What do you mean, dude?
Nothing.
Surrounded
Nothing.
them? What are you trying to say, bro? You got beef? You got beef, dog? He's like his 1 foot form, just like throwing his arms up like, come at me.
Zanis grabs 2 notebooks. The one that he has on the goddess that he's been researching, and then one on vampirism that he's been very invested in.
Got it. So he's he's like, oh shit, we're going. You're listening. Cool. And so,
Why would I not listen?
because it's I don't know, kind of like mean.
What did I do to you?
You don't like laugh at my jokes.
Because they're not funny.
See, there you go, being mean again. Right, Shade Silver? Shade Silver whips their headphones off. Anyway, so you guys, we pan away as you all approach at nearly the same time. But where you approach, you see a like opaque stained glass door. And with that, you have your... So it depicts your greatest triumph. So just real quickly, can you tell me, each person, we'll go reverse order.
Fuck!
We'll go reverse order.
I live for this.
And I want to know, what is your greatest triumph?
Ooh.
Probably saving the group in the tower.
Okay, yeah, the synaptics. So you see the Tower of God, and you see the 9 layers, and you feel almost like the moment click when you're like, I can actually save people. I can be helpful. It almost gives you this confidence boost as you're just looking at it, as you kind of like relive the moment for a second. Inky will guide you in, and then we go over to you, over to Nerine. What is Narine's greatest triumph? It could be in battle, it could be her first friend she made, it could be literally anything.
Her greatest triumph would probably be escaping a cult of a betrayer god.
Nice. So you see, was it a bloody escape or was it a very smooth escape?
It was definitely a hard one escape, but mentally it took a long time too.
Yeah, okay. So it's like you can almost like see almost like a comic panel of like thoughts that you had and plans that you devised and things that you did to get out. With finally kind of like you cresting the horizon with the sun behind you and almost like a new beginning as you step through. Hexan? What's up, big dog? Killing Tiamat.
Well, no, I feel like it'd be... The first one is getting to at least 1 million followers of Bahamut.
Got it.
So is he a cultist then?
Yes.
No, he's a priest. And
How's
totally
this gonna work?
Caine is gone.
I don't need to be here. You're introducing yourself. I can be the voice in the sky. This is fine. We'll just throw like little stick figures where I'm talking. You're just like,
Perfect. Picture of a horse with glorious head.
Yes.
With a glorious mane.
the edgy horse.
Yes, the all black horse, who is just edge.
It's Shadowmere, but more edgy, more angsty, I guess.
And then after that, probably taking down Tiamat again.
Cool. So as you kind of like see a small army underneath you, in this picture, a small army backing you, all clad in platinum armor and platinum weapons, almost like all of the elements following behind in like as like a completely is it completely smooth conglomerate? What is that the dog?
Yes.
Okay. As like a very like a well integrated conglomerate, as everyone moves as one, as you strike Tiamat back into Avernus. You walk through the door. Ivan.
There are like 3 in my head right now. On my stained glass, the stained glass window, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see, so it's using a lot of like blues and grays and blacks to depict this scene. It's clearly night. There's a crescent moon kind of in the background. The striations, the black inky parts of the window kind of look like dead trees. Mm-hmm. And there is very clearly something very, very undead about the scene. You know, everybody here is experienced. You all know it when you see it. Mm-hmm. And there is one particular body kind of at the base that's like almost barely in the picture. It's not the important part, but it's still there. And you can see somebody of indiscernible race with like a bunch of wraps around their hands, probably another monk, essentially. And there's very prominent like bite mark in the neck. And then there are 2 men standing at... instead of an altar, a crypt, and they are kissing, and you can see that these like black spiderweb cracks are stretching from one onto the other, and you can see that one's face seems to be like morphing and changing to something it wasn't before.
Cool. And so, did my job for me. I don't gotta say shit. But yeah, you see that, and you walk in. So, as you all walk in nearly the same time, I will show you what you see, and then we'll go into character descriptions. So, as you enter, you see a large bench surrounding a crescent table, and sitting on the inside of the crescent, you see 3 figures. You see the familiar Bubs, a small slime-like creature with large orange crystal. They're almost like platinum at this point. They were orange originally, but they've like shifted and almost taken on a more deific appearance, as like almost like to show the difference in stature to the other weapon. Because within each of the like platinum crystals, you see like little nebulas, and almost like you can see existences themselves. He has an amorphous body, but it's about 4 feet in stature.
Yeah. He a big weapon. But he is literally like sitting there with his head just buried in his arms, just like almost like thunking his head on the table. As you see to his left, there is a small halfling in metal oil slick armor that looks like many metal bands coalescing around the body, and with shoulder length, like slicked back black hair draped over his face as his head is buried into his hands. And lastly, on the end, you see a golden-skinned humanoid with crackling blue eyes. He sits back with his feet on the table and his hands behind his head with a shark-like grin on his face, with large, sharp teeth that are offsetting, yet strangely alluring. This creature, you can tell, has either been fucking with or annoying the other two in waits for you guys. So, as you guys walk in, who would like to start? Who wants to go first? Who wants to describe themselves first? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I was like, no, okay, so obviously, Hexan goes last. I'm kidding.
Obviously. As you see a 6'4" bronze dragonborn with oxidized
the weapon are chasing each other. That's what's in the background.
Get the dog.
You see that he's wearing kind of a white platinum cleric robes, and you see a purple and black outlined mantle, and you also see him wielding a warhammer that has a head of a platinum dragon on it. And you see him walk forward.
And as he walks forward and starts to approach, you notice the others. As all of you are in the same room as soon as you walked through. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Go for it.
You see an individual around 5'6" tall, with short curly black hair and piercing eyes. They have several asymmetrical features, though. The most notable being that their pointed ears are different sizes. One is significantly longer than the other. Their pale gray skin is like porcelain, as if it had been shattered and then glued back together. He wears a sheer black robe underneath a black and blue brocade vest with loose trousers and wrappings on his arms and feet.
Awesome. Next. Don't be nice, just someone go.
Okay, I'm going. So he is about 5'10". His face is sort of obscured from view with a shadowy veil that goes over it. He has a blade strapped to his back that's in a shiny, ornate purple sheath, and seemingly storm cloud that is strapped to his arm. He's wearing a large cloak that covers the rest of his body.
And lastly,
Nerine is probably around like 5'2", very skinny and kind of gangly looking. She has pretty normal everyday clothes on, but with mostly like earth tones. It looks very tattered and worn. There are like belts with random little clinking bottles attached to them. There's like a wrap around her skirt that looks like it's made of like moss and mushrooms and dirt. And there's definitely a lot of dirt on her in general, and a lot of random band-aids and patches and flowers just like on her skin everywhere. And her hair is also very dark and thick, like to the point where it almost looks like animalistic. Also probably tangled with like sticks and flowers and stuff like that. And she has these just bug eyes, and she looks scared all the time. And at the moment, she happens to be wearing a wide-brimmed hat that looks like the top of a toadstool, and she's kind of like clutching it like this. So.
As you all walk forward and notice each other, you see Bubs raise his head from his arms and look around and go, "All right, just sit down."
No.
Come on. Come on. Sit down. Welcome. Hello. Hello.
Are you alright, Bubs?
I'm fucking fine. I'm dandy. Sit down. Please.
Nerine also sits.
Yeah, I go and sit and just smile.
Cool. I got a phone call. Hangs up. All right. Welcome. So we have gathered you here today because we have a mission for you all. You all have been selected for specific skill sets that you have. We feel like this would be a complementary group, and Alimo, would you like to take over? Sure. So as you see the halfling start to speak up, all right, so long story short, you all complement each other in certain ways, so we thought you'd be the best group for this. We have to recruit a certain thing, named Socha. And as if it hasn't already been said, welcome to the Unity Collective. Yeah, we're here. We're just trying to get you to recruit this one creature. Might keep going off.
Yeah. I don't know why.
And to introduce ourselves, my name is Alimo. I'm a wizard from. I haven't seen anyone else from my lands, so. And Bubs goes, "Y'all know me. I'm the Grand Veppin. What up? Yeah, I'm kind of in charge of the whole thing. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Also, just so you guys know, yes, Hexan.
Who's the shark boy?
I was gonna get to that.
No.
I was just, as Bub's just like, I was gonna, and then the guy, the shark boy, kicks his feet down and goes, I'm Quayla. It's nice to meet you, sort of. I'm the problem child. This is all because of me. That's why I'm here, to help, fix my boo-boo.
But you was a woman before. You was a girl. Last time I heard that name.
Gender means literally nothing to me.
Ah.
Or anyone. I mean, fuck it.
Wait, I don't know about that, do I?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I can be whatever I want.
But so you're the father?
What? This is Maury? You guys don't get that joke.
what?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
But
What?
what was
I don't even know you.
What was
Who
it?
are you?
Mother of this boy?
Just so many things could happen. Life's a crazy game.
What?
I was gonna say, can I insight the I can be whatever you want kind of thing?
That'd be one for what are you trying to get out of it?
I want to know if this is another person who is a changeling. Do I catch like the hints in?
It's impossible
Okay.
to this guy is so smug and hard to read.
Okay.
If he you get the feeling that you looking at this creature puts Bubs, very warm presence to be around. Alimo seems a bit more cold and calculating. This one, no read. You just can't get a read. What was your total, by the way?
I rolled, but I didn't count it because I thought you were just gonna say no. That is 22.
Okay, with a 22, what you'll get out of it is that you think that maybe you can kind of feel essences as a damp fear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's mine.
God, I was like, who the fuck?
You get the feeling this essence is nothing like anything you've ever been around.
Okay.
You do get kind of pinging as you're around a limo, as you can recognize that this is some sort of deity. That has some sort of deific magic going on. Bubs kind of transcends that, but it's a very weird. Bubs is just nice to be around. Bubs is just a vibe. But Quaylar literally puts you on edge. So as he goes, yeah. So long story short, welcome to the Unity Collective.
What did you screw up? What did you do?
Well,
I was on like a vengeance quest a long time ago, and it just kept going. And I've sort of broke down just about over half the existences. As he like gestures to like the whole thing. As you guys look above you, you notice that there are almost like it's a large spider web kind of. As you notice, there's like large, almost like galaxies. There's like certain areas that are like hot points. As you look up and he goes, yeah, this probably was like innumerably bigger than this. And now it's down to like quantifiable numbers. Just as a baseline. Yeah. But I realized that, everyone could die and, I should probably fix what I did. So yeah, I'm here to help. He just gives like a shit-eating grin as he like sits back. Bubs? Yeah. Anyway, just so you know, for everyone, but he kind of like gestures towards you a little bit, towards
Yvonne.
It's okay. As he gestures towards Yvonne and goes, in this place, you just have to think, and time will work the same. So if you have anything, like if you ever get hungry or if you ever get like thirsty or, you feel any sort of way, you can speed up and slow down time so you don't have to worry about it because time doesn't work here. And you see Alimo, like, as soon as he says time doesn't work here, puts his hand on his head. Yeah, I've been doing lots of work to try and figure out what this place is and what it means. But I don't have the faintest clue. So, anyway. Are there any questions before I debrief you? Any questions for the three of us? Two of us? As he like glances towards Coilar, is like, don't talk to him.
I don't think so.
I shake my head.
All right. Well, introduce yourselves as well. None of you know each other, really. So,
I'm Hexan. Nice to meet you guys. I'm the acolyte of Bahamut.
as you hear from Coilar, he goes,
Well met, Hexan.
Nice to meet you.
I am Yvonne. I punch things.
No. Nice to meet you, Yvonne.
Would you like me to speak? Do you want your name?
Nerine like telepathically starts talking to Remington. So she starts telepathically talking to Remington, and she's like, "What do I say?"
Okay, it's
24.
You'll notice like because they have a telepathic connection, you'll just notice like a little bit of a ruffling. Like she's holding onto her hat, and you just like notice like she like it almost seems to be like.
She's not slick. She's probably like looking around.
Okay, yeah.
Is this something up there?
No.
Oh yeah, there's a brain in there.
Oh God.
She's like keeps talking to Remington, and she's like, I don't know if these people are who they say they are. I don't know if I can tell them.
I don't believe we have much of a choice. I'm going to be completely honest.
Okay.
I think
Zanus is dead staring Bubs.
we say our names, and that is it.
No, don't tell them that you're here.
I don't exist then.
Okay, shh.
This is fine.
Shh. And she's speaking with her voice now. She says, my name's Rosie.
Inside.
Yeah, roll inside checks if you would like.
27.
27.
Roll me a deception, please.
I don't know if I could be a 27.
I don't think you can either, but roll it.
14.
You're beating me. I believe.
Hexan's like, Rosie, perfect. Matches. But yeah, I'm assuming the two of you clock that. Okay.
Do we want to try again?
Try what again?
Nice to meet
The
you,
name
Rosie.
thing.
That's not her name.
What are you talking about? I mean, it was my childhood nickname. I'm actually Rosalind, so.
Uh,
Do I need to read? I appreciate the effort, but it's not working.
Leave me alone. I'm scared.
well, it's okay, Rosie. Everything will be fine. Okay.
Why are they always like this?
You're a cultist. Stay away from me.
I'm a cultist. No, I am a priest.
Quayla like points like.
I hate organized religion.
I'm around people for too long. Anyway,
What?
let me speed up this process. This is Nerine.
You lied.
You didn't put that together.
No.
Oh God.
And you are Jesus Christ.
I
You guys don't know
Zanis
him. He's
Verora, and I hate everything about the situation I'm in.
perfect.
You
Nothing's changed.
don't have to be here. You just have to think about the time and you can.
I love being
Does it
part
work
of a
like that?
dysfunctional team.
Nerine takes off her mushroom hat and she's like, "You were supposed to help me."
I tried. I can't. I'm not in charge of a lot of things.
And he ducks as he like looks up. He like ducks and like scurries into somewhere in your outfit.
She just like throws her hat away like a frisbee.
I take a deep gasp and I like, is Blinky there?
Oh yeah,
I was
all
like,
your weapon
Blinky,
in here.
I said, Blinky, I need another arm.
This is vexing.
He like nods as Caine tries to remember the voice that he gave. As he cuts off another arm, throws it up to you, alley-oops it.
Hexan's gonna go pick up the mushroom.
Alright, so that's another thing on the list of things that are going on with this whole. Oh God.
Well, you could have told that he was a vampire, with like the obvious two.
I mean, I haven't seen a reason to hide it here. I mean, everybody seems rather relaxed about it, to be very honest.
As long as it doesn't fuck with me and Bahamut, I'm okay with it. Unless you work with the T
Bahamut.
word.
As a question, is
The
there a
T
ping in my
is
head?
that-
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Is
We
is
do not
Bahamut-
say the T word here.
Okay, go.
Oh yeah, this target acquired.
Okay. I say, I like to say, Bahamut, how long have you been in service?
My whole life. Oh, so do you want your mushroom hat back?
She slaps it out of his hand.
I was about to say, I've actually been very interested
Pinky
in
catches
learning
it.
more about the Platinum Dragon.
Oh, there's so much to learn. But it doesn't seem like the time now. I'll tell you all about it later.
No, it's really not the time. I don't. This always happens. Though. Every
We can work
adventuring
it out
party
later.
always does this.
Yeah, this is the group that's gonna work well.
I mean, to be fair, every fucking group starts off like this. Every group, as he just like gets a really serious look in his face.
Hexan go picks
More
up
to
the
that than.
mushroom hat.
As in, like every fucking group that decides to adventure together, it's always like this. Throughout history, doesn't matter what stories you've heard, they're all the fucking same.
I mean, mine started with a hookup, but, you know. to each their
Zanis
own.
takes an involuntary step back from this guy. It's getting bad vibes.
Yeah, he's a little unhinged. Can we get back to the matter at hand, please? Can we all sit down? Sit back down, please.
Hexan puts on the mushroom hat.
Cool.
Nerine looks enraged. Take that off immediately.
Why are you so?
She takes
That's
it and
what I
puts it
was
in her
like.
bag.
Anyway,
Kinda liked it.
we need you guys to. We can get you around to where Socha will be. We'll get you on the same plane. Find Socha, recruit Socha, and bring Socha back here.
Socha.
Socha.
Who is that?
Well, Socha is a quasi-dimensional being that we need to help quell this chaos. So long story short, the reason all this is happening is because of basically chaotic energies that are demolishing planes because of lack of... Looks over to Quaylar. Interference. Barriers that were there before are no longer, so we need to figure that out.
I have a question.
Yep.
Shouldn't it be his job to fix his own mess?
You want me to get more involved? As Quaylar like starts to sit up again. You want to get more involved?
Nope, I think we're good. I think we're
I
good.
think I
Put
understand
him
why
in a
they
cage
got
or
to
something
keep it
if he can do
together.
this. Why are you allowed to roam free after
What
ruining
cage
everything?
do you think can hold that thing?
I'm
He's got a
so
point.
upset right now.
Hey, it's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You don't
You all will
understand.
be fine. You'll be fine. At least we'll get Socha, because we need Socha to become a little conduit. Because Socha is a quasi-dimensional being, but also is one of the embodiments of chaos. So we
feels
need
like
to use
spoil.
him in the chamber that Limo hooked up. So the quelling chamber. We need you guys to get Socha in there so we can use him as a conduit so that he can expend that energy and almost like reverse the polarity of like the issue going on. Going this way, just try to 180 it, see if that works. It should. I mean, all the theories that Alimo has put together, and you see Alimo goes, he like puts his head down, like 1,000-yard stare, just like the years and years in this place that he's tried to work to make this happen.
A question about this individual. Do they live in the traditional sense, meaning can we kill them and raise them back to life?
Which one are you asking?
I'm
Who are you
probably
directing
talking
it
to
towards?
I'm probably talking to Alimo,
Okay.
the knowledgeable one.
So he kind of like raises his head and he goes, so, I mean, they could be killed. It wasn't really on the docket. We have someone that can literally eat just about anything in existence. So as he looks over at Quaylar and he seems unsettled as he like kind of takes like a little shift aside.
I don't want to be here.
And I mean, you're free to try. They'd probably find it enjoyable.
I was about to say, if killing helps get them here faster. I don't know.
No. We'll send you to the plane, and I feel you all have a very good skill set to be able to handle whatever is thrown at you, and the biggest issue and why we're not doing this ourselves is because we cannot interact with Socha. Us three have been so far removed from a general timeline that if we were to see Socha and meet Socha, everything might explode. Which everything might explode anyway, so it might be kind of mute if you fail. Depends. No pressure.
None at all.
Look, you all are brought here because you are all talented in your own ways.
We will thrive under pressure.
That's all I needed to hear. Anyway,
There's a look from Zanis to him when he says that. Just a nope.
Okay. Now that you've been debriefed, each one, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde will all help you all get there. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you just get it?
Yep.
Woo!
You stupid son of a bitch. It's the ghost from Pac-Man.
No, yeah. That's why I made the joke. If I would never jack a name from an anime, it's so dumb. Dumb. But yeah, so as the little slime boy Bubs opens his mouth, he goes, "Is there any questions, anything you need before you're teleported there?"
How did we get back here?
The same way you get there, which is your personal weapon.
Ah, got it. So
They will transport you there and back.
do we just like dive into them and then we
No, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Anyway, they will make it happen.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, I don't think. Any,
Perfectly fine.
no questions. Mushroom, ma'am. No questions.
Don't address me.
Look, if it's of any help, clearly we are being putting on a mission together, so
You can
we
talk to me.
gain nothing. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good job! As you hear from like somewhere in the clothes, as
What
like
is that?
What was it? What was it? Rat?
Clearly, we should be protecting each other. So
I agree.
Have you ever met a rat who talks?
His name's Remington.
Thank you. It is Remington. Sir Remington the Third.
He gestures to the horse behind him. This is Shade Silver.
Oh, maybe they can be friends.
They probably will be.
Yay!
You see,
normally people with pets get along.
you see Remington kind of like pop up, look at Shade Silver, and they both narrow their eyes.
Get along, Remington, please.
I have no problem getting along. As he just looks at Shade Silver, and Shade Silver looks back and just goes,
It's okay, Remington. We can get you hair extensions.
promise?
Yes.
As you hear Shade Silver go, that one's like a pompous bitch. You hear in your-
What?
Is he saying that about Nerine?
No, the Remington. But
Okay.
and the telepathic connection. Can you not like see it? It's agitating. Makes me want to fight the system.
We've been in here too long.
You're right. I'll make friends. As he like trots over.
Yeah, I think also Yvonne, if just under his breath goes, "Shut up."
You see Remington go.
Not you.
Like that. Hand to
you.
chest and lean back.
Not any of you. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's not.
I'm worried about it. I'm not going to stop worrying about it.
You know, being around you guys makes me feel a lot better about myself.
I'm glad.
It's just literally bubs.
You know, if we're all operating from a place of abundance, then it bodes well for us.
Well, as Lima pipes up, this was a very productive meeting.
Was it?
I mean, you got your debriefing, and, you know, we didn't take a year. Well, it depends on where we're talking. Anyway, that's enough. If you enter the I will walk you all to the quelling. We will walk you all to the quelling chamber. Go inside, and then from there, your weapon will transport you, because we need you to teleport back to the same spot. Are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
I position myself.
I thought you were saying I can't hear you.
No, I position myself close to Hexan as we go off.
Cool. So the walk there, relatively quick, but there is time for conversation if you would like it. But you can all just be like, nay. Nay.
Nay.
Nay.
Hey.
Nay.
No. No.
I was wanting a nay.
Use your words.
Yes, please. I said you matured.
Yeah, and then he got thrown back into this mess.
Hey, I mean, you were warned that this would happen. It's not that it was a blindside. You knew that you were gonna go on missions.
I think he just hoped that it wasn't going to be like the last group.
It's not.
It's
no one's
worse.
antagonistic yet. Anyway, so as you all go inside the quelling chamber, you notice that it's almost like a soundproof room. Like everything, it's almost like a padded room. As you kind of like go in, and everything's soft to the touch. And for you guys, it's very calming. And it's very nice. But you can tell Quailar does not like this fucking room. He's in it, and you see like things, as soon as Quailar steps in, because Quailar's last, you see the lights like start to like flicker, and like, they don't like short circuit or anything like that. But you could tell just in his presence, if he were to embody his true form or anything close to that, it would probably just destroy this place. So as you guys all walk in, and Lima goes, all right, last chance. Any questions, anything? You've had a little bit to think on the walk here. Do you need anything?
Is there anything protecting this individual, keeping them from us?
Other than the fact that us three can't interact with them, We've sent 2 teams before. They didn't come back. But we have we have fail safes in place
All right.
to keep you all alive.
Seems like this one or weapons.
One was weapon, one was humanoid.
So should we be on the lookout for?
It's we can't get information other than where this being is at.
Who else did you send? Who were the other?
We sent they're called the Compass. They're a group of halflings, and there's a half orc captain on top of it. They worked very well together. So we kind of thought if we took the very, very veteran adventuring party that works super well together and knows each other like the back of their hand, and it didn't work, maybe we need a little bit more chaos. So that was my actually was Quaylar's suggestion. Yep. Takes one to know one. As he gives finger guns. All right, looks like you guys are ready. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. As he like steps out, Elimo like kind of gives a look again, steps out, and then Bubs just goes, "Please don't die. I actually kind of like all of you." So, anyway, and she's like out.
It's a good thing we have a cleric on the team. Ooh.
The rat is just looking at you like, what did you just say? The rat like kind of like whispers telepathically to Nerine and goes, I think this guy's a fucking knock.
It's okay. I won't let him hurt you.
Oh, he won't touch me. He can't touch me.
You're right.
As Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde all kind of like turn to you and go, ready? As like you notice that Clyde is the one who pipes up to talk. Yeah, ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Cool.
Good to go.
All right. Take out your boxes. So you notice they all have boxes in their chest, and they all take out one box. And you notice, because yours only had one box, Yvonne, and you notice as they put the box up, it almost doesn't become color-coded, but it like has some sort of like nebula like shunted into it as they all like look, and it's the same like universe you can see as you're like, this is how they do it. The longer they're here, the more boxes, or some way they accumulate more boxes that allow them to be a part of more timelines. So you would think the more boxes, the older the weapon. So as they all like hold it up, it almost like very similar to like an X-ray, kind of like they all shunt up and scan everyone, and as they do, you all just like kind of flicker in and out, and you just notice you're in a completely different place. So as I shift us a little bit, no more of that. Now we have this, because I use music now. It's new for me. So as you all are shunted into this place, you look around and you notice it's a barren landscape. There's next to nothing here. It's not like Zanis has read about pandemonium and the plane of existence where the winds cause the barren things to happen. You can't even hear yourself think. You are constantly assailed by these winds. It's not. It's completely quiet. You notice the ground is almost glassed over in like sharp metals and rust, as you start to notice needing to watch your step a little bit. But as you guys move forward, you notice anyone who takes a step or like looks around, you notice that everything kind of creaks underneath you and starts to just like, and just kind of like move a little bit, almost like a labyrinth.
like the Greek labyrinth. So, what do you guys do?
Look around, see if there's anything else, I guess.
Everyone roll me perception checks then.
Woo! Natural 20 for 25.
Okay.
I also got 25.
Okay.
7.
14.
Okay. Cool. So my 7, my 14. You guys are more catching your bearings because Yvonne is having trouble with what's going on. That whole teleportation thing, being in this new plane. This is the first time Yvonne's been to a new plane. Not a new multiversal plane, I should say.
Right. No, for sure. It's a much more jarring transportation.
Yes. And also the connection that you have is a little bit weaker. It's almost like comforting yet eerie. As the pull is not strong here. As Nerine, you don't see any wildlife or grass or anything. Like, at your core, this just hurts to be around. And then for my 25s, so for my unnatural 25, you start to notice a glint in the distance. As you see something like a mile off, like doing some sort of like large arcing motion, but it seems to be bouncing. You can only catch it in the glint. There is no sun, but the light comes from like the ground itself. It's almost like it's like molten lava underneath, where everything is just has this dim light. As there are completely like the sky is choked with smoke. Like there, you can't see much above you, but you catch these glints as you see the same thing, Hexan. But something in your brain almost it causes you to throw your head back as you ascend for a second, and you widen your perspective to a spiritual level, and you feel the blessing of Bahamut as you look forward, you channel it in. This is your target. This is the only living thing on this planet. Good luck.
And there's like a maze between us, or
No, it's just the ground is constantly moving as if it was like difficult terrain. Because it's like rusty, you have to look out, like it's a lot of sharp objects, and it's a lot of very, very, precarious pieces of land.
Got it. Well, I guess I'll take the lead, and I will move towards that flying shiny object that keeps bouncing back and forth. As he does that, he keeps moving forward and just tries to watch out for the ground, I guess,
Okay.
until we get there.
Yeah, so then it's all the same thing.
Climb on Shade Silver, and then I go, I think what we'll have to is out there.
And Yvonne and Nerine can now see it after it's pointed out.
Right. I'm a relatively small individual. You got room on that horse for one more?
I look down at Shade Silver and wait for an answer.
Hair flip. Yeah, I can do that, Dad.
Stop it.
Can I hear this, or is this a telepathic thing?
No, it's speak with animals.
Okay.
He has like a constant speak
So I'm
with.
just hearing.
Actually, at this point, you could have like the horse armor that he does have on. You can choose for it to be so he can talk to everyone, or you can just.
He probably would have just annoyed me until I did it anyway.
That's true. I mean, it's up to you.
So yes, he can talk to.
So yes, then you heard that.
Okay. I like deftly hop on, cool monk shit.
Yeah.
And just kind of like wrap like one arm on like your shoulder. I'm like, all right, we're headed off in that direction.
All right, so you guys head off. Nerine.
Yeah.
Zanis also pulls his blade, which is dripping this black, shadowy ichor.
Oh, I love shadows.
It, for some reason, this feels so different to you. It doesn't
Okay.
feel like a real shadow, and not like a faux leather. Like it doesn't have the same energy as shadows do.
Right.
There is a darkness here, but it's not. The darkness is not an absence of light. Is the best way I can describe this
Right.
concept.
Alright. Duly noted. And to refocus.
So as you guys move forward, you see as you get closer, it's a stick person. Like the drawing of a stick person, about 7 feet tall, as it then just, after it's bouncing for a little bit, and then notices you approach, and then just stops, almost like T-posing, as it just like stops and just looks and like cocks its head. So, when do you guys start? Do you yell to approach, or do you just approach? Does anyone yell or anything?
Just, I would try to calmly approach, and like get a very like non-violence
Okay.
approach, I guess.
Roll me a charisma check.
Charisma.
Just general charisma. See if you come off as a.
That's a 7.
I will keep that in mind. So as you guys move forward, do you dismount or
Does the ground say this? Does it get worse the closer we get?
no?
But it is just the same.
Is this all in dim light or darkness?
Basically.
Okay. I'm just gonna like in a moment. You're just gonna feel like my weight disappear from the steed as like I evaporate into shadows.
Where'd
and
it
I'm
go?
just gonna like, and I'm just gonna start like, I'm gonna try to teleport right behind the stick person and stealth.
Okay.
Wait, we're in darkness, or is it?
It's dim light.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have dark vision, do
I
you?
got dark vision.
Well, it's dim light, so you can see. It just sucks.
That is a 25.
Okay. So doesn't seem to react at all. Kind of like
Dismount slowly. I don't.
looks at all three of you. Just like the stick person has like a stick face. It's literally like a two-dimensional person, as like a flat Stanley. Like this is like there are no like distinguishable like features. It just looks like a stick person with like dot eyes and just like a line for a mouth.
Gonna need you to come with us.
Could you possibly perhaps be Socha?
That I am. I am Socha.
Oh, nice to meet you, Socha. I am Hexan. But why is it looking at me like that? It's what?
Do you know what the Unity Collective is? Okay, well, it sounds like the multiverse is tearing itself apart, and we need you to help us fix it.
What this guy said. Guidance.
Be quiet, Remington.
Looks over to Nerine.
Why is Remington barking?
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Why does your rat bark?
He's upset.
I feel a little called out.
It's okay to have emotions, Remington.
Oh, thank you. Right back at you. Well, what is your favorite color?
Why?
Just stares.
From behind him, I say, "Mine is blue."
What's your favorite color?
I don't know.
Zanis is still slowly approaching. He hasn't stopped.
Okay. Do you know why we exist?
To be very honest, I'm very new to all this. I would love to be enlightened.
Yeah, any answers?
Due to Quaylaw? Due to Quaylaw?
There's a puzzled look. Like a little, furrowed brow appears.
You mean Quasar?
What happened?
Why do we exist?
To bring chaos?
Oh no. Why do we exist? It looks towards Hexan now.
Well, everyone has a different purpose in life. Mine is to bring out the word of Bahamut.
Well, you want me to come with you?
Ideally.
For that, you'll have to do something for me.
What is that?
You have to play a game.
What are the rules?
If you survive, I go with you.
Just like my late husband.
What?
Oh, he was also a brat, so, you know.
He was a rat.
A brat.
Oh no, not the same, not the same thing.
I can play your game.
Can I ask what the game entails first?
The truth.
The truth.
Yes.
You take a long time to say words.
Yes.
I don't like eye contact. Stop looking at me.
Okay.
She pulls her mushroom hat back out of her mouth and,
Brim
pulls
down.
it down.
A game,
Yes.
and we have to live.
Ideally.
Are we gonna be stuck in a rubber room?
No.
Shut up.
No, you are not.
Okay, that's good. Cause that'd be kind of crazy.
Shut up, Crowe.
What's going on?
I need consent to this game.
I just don't want to be locked in a room
I'll play.
with a rat, especially if it's a rubber room.
Would you just say you'll play?
I'll play, I guess.
We'll protect you.
Okay, I guess I'll play.
I'll be making.
Good.
Oh, I don't like that cadence.
This'll be fun. Let's go! And with that, we'll go to our break.
I need my charger. I cannot change it until I get the charger.
Oh.
Well, you're stuck with us now. Cause that'd be kind of crazy. You know?
What?
Everything fades to black.
Everything fades to chartreuse.
Everything fades to black.
Dip-a-dip-up-dip-up.
That'd be
Use
kind
the
of crazy.
restroom.
Crazy.
I don't know why you committed so hard to that bit.
I wanted.
What bit? I don't get it.
They locked me in a room filled with rats. The rats make me crazy.
What's that?
Crazy? I was crazy once.
What's that from?
Smitty.
Smitty.
Smitty? Okay.
Schmitter.
Let's find
You
that.
might see it a lot. I know it's on TikTok sometimes.
I just happen to have a rat.
We're still recording, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
Sick.
Because it locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
What?
Nothing.
You what?
Welcome to one of our regularly scheduled intermissions. Refill your drinks, go to the bathroom, and enjoy this break, or any ads that may play along the way.
We're back. Oh, God.
Welcome.
What?
Hang on. Because apparently things can't stop. Oh, never mind. It looked really weird on my screen for some reason. We're good.
We're good? Hello! Welcome back to Dice Quest and Chaos. It's me, your friendly neighborhood DM. And I'm about to throw you guys into... I think I had the most fun with this one. Anyway, so, as you guys all agree and give your consent for the game, you start to hear music that is not familiar to any of you. As I'll pump it up for a second.
They've got some modern club.
Are we going to the club?
Yeah, it's a little modern. So as that's kind of like sitting in the background, like you just feel you're outside of what we know as a bar, like a modern bar. Kind of like one of those European like kind of like club settings where you have to like you go down, but you can feel the bass from outside. As all of you roll me a history check.
History.
Oh God, this die is fucking me over.
13.
13,
19.
19,
4.
4. No,
I need to start using.
no.
I feel like I need to get like physical dice
3.
because these are always rolling really low for me.
3 and 4. Oh God. Okay, so you guys are having it.
We're struggling.
Actually, you have advantage.
I do. Ooh! That's a 6.
That's so funny. The reason I give advantage is because there are shadows everywhere, and these shadows feel natural and good.
Oh,
these
good.
feel
Vibes. My people.
It's it's very homey, but also at the same time you're like, you two succeeded. Hexan and Zanis, you through either research or through knowledge shunted into your head, this is one of the many planes, and this is a technologically advanced one. There are a lot of this one has no magic. But not it's not they have magic, but it's been so unused for so long they've forgotten about it. So there are still like magical creatures, but there's essentially no magic. So keep that in mind. While you two, you guys are just struggling to catch. Nerine sees that there's like grass nearby. There's like a tree here and there. So there is some nature around, but you're in a city, like you're in a cityscape. So you all like kind of snap in, and you see Socha just standing above you.
Do you want to explain the rules? What's happening?
Why, yes. I'd love to. So, welcome to Earth.
Weird fucking name.
It means ball of dirt. It's
Fantastic.
fun here. So, come with me. As they turn around, they don't open the door. They don't even go through the door. All of you almost like have an out-of-body, like astral projection moment where you look over, almost like a video game when you're looking over the map of something, like when you're like doing a flyby. As you go around, you go inside. You see that there is a large stage, and there seems to be like a large group of people, and there's like speakers and stuff going on. And Socha goes, I figured we'd start out with a fun one. What do you think?
Why not?
Go.
This is a battle of the bands.
Is this like, do we play instruments and
All right.
just perform?
There are a few rules to this. You'll need a minimum of 2 performers,
Okay.
and you must enter the contest and win. If you fail, you receive a point of loss.
How many
Wait.
points till we just lose?
That is a good question that I will not be answering. So, 2 minimum performers, and the remaining 2, if you choose to go just 2, will have the ability to bolster or sabotage. So, you can either help or perform.
I jump up, do a spin in the air, land in a split, and as I come up, I pull out from my back like a long flute with like buttons that resemble like skulls. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, this is actually something I'm quite good at, so.
No one responds.
I think that we
Is there
should
any response to that?
Yes. I think we should let Yvonne perform. I think that was really good.
That's one.
I will let you commence.
And you are now back in the front of the bar. That's what happened as soon as you guys come back.
So who's gonna perform with Yvonne? Because it's not gonna be me.
Why not? I mean, you're
I could
what
never
does she have
be in
going
front of
for her?
that many people. Nothing. I don't perform in front of people. It's not a thing that I do.
So you only perform in like a one-on-one
I
situations?
don't perform at all. I do useful things.
Well, performing is being useful.
Performing?
Do you want to be useful?
I could be
perform?
useful in other ways. No.
Oh.
Out of character, I have a -1 performance. Like, y'all know I have like this girl has no charisma. Like,
No riz.
Play anything?
Huh?
Do you play any instruments?
Holds out his warhammer. Alright, it's an instrument of war.
Can you do me a quick insight check for me, Zanis?
Jesus Christ. 12.
You notice that, like, Shade Silver's nowhere around you, but you see that there's kind of this dark leather jacket, long black hair.
Oh God!
did he turn into a person?
Yeah,
Oh my
a
God.
Shadarkai, a shadow elf, very like chiseled features, like looks like straight out of like a magazine, with large, like reddish yellow eyes, and like a band shirt on, and these like whole like black jeans and some combat boots.
Oh my God.
He's like looking at himself like,
Yep.
I was about to say, you could send the 2 goth boys up there.
Yeah.
There's an appeal.
Send the very gothy boys, whatever that means.
Also,
Shades of
I would have such a pleasure performing with you as well.
Well, why? I can do little tricks and.
I don't know if having Shade Silver perform, he was a horse. And now he's a human. I don't know that he knows how to work his body.
Can you do anything cool?
Hey, do a flip.
fucking lands on his head. He just he jumps with the most fucking confidence ever. Doesn't really know how to jump, so he kind of like flatbacks and just like hits his head on the concrete and goes.
That's not how you do it. You're supposed to jump, hold your knees, go backwards, and try to land on your feet.
I reach a hand down to help him up.
He takes it. And as you do, you can, now have Shade Silver as a companion for these trials as a human. It'll basically be like in a more like a priority side character, so it won't be associated with any of the actual trials.
Okay.
But you can use him for this one.
Because I did a lot of various shit growing up. Did I play anything?
I don't know. It's up to you, dude.
I guess I'll do it.
Do you have proficiency in any musical?
No, I don't. But I'm trying to see if I even know how.
I mean, you've probably read a book or two.
Yeah. I mean, I've read books on composing and things like that.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Let's see. I look around. Is there anything like a loot, or?
Do you guys go inside?
Okay. We're
Yeah,
outside.
because you're outside.
Okay,
I was letting you guys like game plan, like get ready, and then whenever you're ready, go inside.
I was about to say, you could always just like take a loot, yell at people, and then slam it on the ground, which you seem very good at slamming things.
I could do that. That sounds pretty easy. You don't want me to like pluck any of the strings, or?
Yeah, I mean, like that's up to you. If
I don't know if I'll be good at it, but I'll give it my best.
you can be like the daring avant-garde opening act, maybe opening bit.
Oh, I can breathe lightning out of my mouth and give up a huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think there's absolutely presentational. Do something flashy.
Flashy. Okay.
People like flash. It doesn't require a lot of skill.
Got it. God question.
Yeah.
It feels like I cannot cast magic in there, or is it just like?
No. It was basically like kind of a background on the world. It's like the world doesn't have magic. You guys still can use magic.
Got it.
But the world has magic. It's just been so overridden by technology that they've forgotten about it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I can help. I'll be help.
Alright.
Okay. So I just statted out Shade Silver. Holy fuck. Man has Riz. That's all I can say.
I'm so excited.
If that's our plan, let's go.
So, as you guys walk in, the sound just hits you almost like a wall as it is just pounding. It's starting to relax a little bit as you guys are slowly adapting to it and getting used to it. You notice that there is a poster for Battle of the Bands, and that it basically gives you directions. Like if you want to be a part of it, go to the bartenders, one of the bartenders, either Firesong or Sunspeaker, and if you go and just talk to them.
Okay. I will hook you in my arm and walk you over to Firesong.
This is interesting.
So
I'm
like,
looking for instruments left lying around.
okay, roll me a perception check, and then as you guys approach, you see about an 8-foot tall minotaur, very, very like large physique, very muscular. As he sees you approaching, what'd you get?
28.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. As you're kind of like, what is it? Not, as you're like staking out the place. So he goes, "Are you here for the Battle of the Bands?"
We are indeed.
We are here indeed for the Battle of Bands.
All right. Which performers you got? How many you got?
Just two.
We got to unless we have.
I think it was
include
at
more?
least, wasn't it at least 2 we could
At least 2. We could have more if we wanted.
Yeah, we have a 2 minimum. We just need at least 2.
get the goth boy.
Shade Silver's like,
Come on, Shade Silver. We're
Just about to say.
trio.
Nothing better than a trio.
Yeah.
3 feels more complete.
Take
Yeah.
my eyes off him for one second.
he just gives the rock on symbol. He just saw one person do it, and now it's all he can do. All right. You have a band name?
Fangs and a dragon.
Ooh, I like that.
All right. Fangs and a Dragon.
Fangs in a dragon.
Oh, interesting. All right. So, what your names?
My name is Ivan.
Erickson.
he kind of like looks over. Shade Solar kind of like looks over to you, like as like he sees like staking the place out, and he goes, I don't.
Silver.
Yeah, Silvers works. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Silvers. Nice to meet you all. My name's Firesong. My brother, Sunspeaker, also works the bar. If you need anything, let me know. Your main point of contact will be either Sonny Snow. It's one of them snow genasies, somewhere over there. As he points to one of the areas where there's like a large like kind of tent where it seems like instruments are getting basically taken in and out, and you're seeing you clocked this immediately. You're like, okay, these are where all the instruments are, and you notice that there are a lot that are like up for grabs. They will supply instruments if you need them.
Okay.
Because they want the best fucking battle of the band. So like they're not gonna let you use your shitty guitar. They're like, use like, we get it, like it's part of your sound, but please use a real guitar. But yeah, so so you see Asani is about like a 5'6" water genasi, but like it seems to be like snow glistening off, and like snow, like little snow prints get left behind as they walk around. And you see them talking to a Shadarkai, a shadow elf. As you see, like there's like a lot of darkness around them, as they seem to have like a cloak that seems to like almost make them hard to see. Like everywhere there's a light around them, it kind of just like shuts off, very much like the Harry Potter, like the little lighter that takes away light. But yeah, so you are gestured in that direction, and the world is yours.
Fangs in a dragon.
Fangs in a dragon, yes.
Okay.
It's edgy. It's edgy and edge sells.
Got it.
It's got a point.
Appeal. You know, it's nothing more than that. Also, I did have an idea and I wanted to run it by you, but consent is important. I think it would be dramatic if, like, as a closing act, I bite you. And then a flash of smoke, darkness ensues, spreading out, and that's the end.
I feel like you really just want to. I feel like you really just want to bite me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very interested in what your blood tastes like. I mean, is it like a fine wine? Is it like a brandy? Or just like grog?
Rogue.
But if you're not okay with it, that's fine. We don't have
Zanis
to.
is getting a drink.
What's he getting? So you have to Fire Song or Sunspeaker?
Yeah, whichever one.
Choose one. Do you want
Fire
to
Song.
Okay,
Sure,
I was like, do you want to meet a new one or you want the old one? Okay. What you having?
Something heavy.
Well, my specialty's kind of like is wine. I could talk to my brother. Hey, Sunspeaker. Yeah. Can you got anything that's like heavy? Oh yeah, I've been working on something. One second. And you see he brings you this little can, and he like puts it out in front of you.
I take a sip.
It is awful. Roll
Yep.
Constitution saving throw, please.
And it continues.
Was it another nat one?
No.
No way.
You need to put that die away.
This is a different one.
That one. Oh, okay. I was about to say that one's
Your
cursed.
hands need to go to dice jail, and that one,
Like
you like it. It hurts. It hurts, but you like it. It is disgusting. It does not make you feel okay. You're not drunk. You almost throw up, and you're like, maybe I deserve this. Maybe this is what I like.
Oh no, he finishes it.
Yeah. And Sunspeaker goes, did you like it? I mean, you finished it, so I thought you did. But it's you know, I've been working on my microbrews, and you know, I've been trying to like put it together. And you notice he has a bit more of like a beer. He's still very like he's stacked, but he has like a beer belly. It's more like a power lifter as opposed to like the bodybuilder that Firesong looks like.
Zanis just kind of looks like this. Keep trying.
He looks over to Firesong. He's like, you know, on a house. Anything you want is on me tonight.
He looks to the other one.
Yeah. He's like chuckling to himself. He knows the pain you just went through.
Whatever you highest alcohol content.
Well, and so he pulls something from underneath. On the house, because you made my brother happy.
Appreciate it.
It's ethanol. It is overproofed rum. That's my favorite. That's Caine's favorite. Okay. Anyway, so as you're, what is Nerine doing? It's like, I'll have it written down. I'll do it.
Nerine is probably going over to where Zanis, is that the character's name? She goes over to where Zanis is and almost sits next to him, but then like moves over 2 stools and then tries to speak over the noise. And she goes, I think we're gonna need to do a lot of sabotaging.
I'm planning on it.
Oh, what? Remington goes, oh, I don't think we should say that so loud.
Why not?
Because I don't want anyone to...
Look, you're gonna need... He hands the bottle.
To the rat?
No,
Yes,
So wait,
to
so
the rat.
Nerine or the rat?
to Nerine.
Okay, Nerine takes it and goes,
Drink some of this.
okay, you know what? I trust you, Remington. I think you're a lot better with people than me, so
yeah,
I won't say that word again.
Of course.
Okay, and then she starts drinking it. What was it again?
It's overproofed rum. It is strong. 151.
Okay.
Proof.
She starts coughing, but also likes how her social anxiety suddenly is in his back.
Her entire body like gets like prickly skin and like a warmth just rushes through. It's kind of nice, kind of not.
Wow, +5 charisma. Just
She's like, sign me up.
you know what? I don't think I'm actually that bad at dancing.
Oh, no. Stay.
Okay.
Stay sitting.
Okay.
I feel like I walk. Can I like walk by as this is? It was like, are you going to join the act?
Oh no, I shouldn't. But I'm probably pretty good at dancing.
I mean, you don't.
I point to the drink.
I'm gonna sit down though because Remington and Zanis said that I shouldn't, and I think that they know what they're talking about.
Yes, also, we should say we bolster our chances.
What?
We don't sabotage, we bolster our chances.
Oh no, Remington, did he hear me?
No.
Oh.
I look at the Minotaur.
The Minotaur's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he just shrugs his shoulder like, it's gonna happen. People are competitive, he's like, I don't give a shit.
Don't
break my bar.
Can I try to assess who is the biggest threat talent-wise?
Okay, so you have to go backstage. You have to go to like the green room. So you approach Asani. So Asani goes, okay, name.
Yvonne. Band name is Fangs in a Dragon.
Fangs in a Dragon. Okay, cool. Well,
Also, I guess that's fine. With the ending act.
Yes. Well, if you're not, it's fine.
okay, you're wasting my time right now. This can be in the green room. So I will get at one. I think you're probably one of the last bands we'll have. We're getting near that time. Okay, so just head back to the green room. Feel free to talk about grab any instruments you need along the way, and if you need anything, I'll be your stage manager for tonight. So I will cue you in. You will not miss your cue, and if you do miss your cue, you better hope you're dead.
Okay.
Have fun. And they just gesture to the side and just let you in.
Woo. Okay.
I did not go back. I stayed.
Cool.
And I probably made Nerine stay too.
Silver. What was the person's name? Silver.
It's Shade Silver, but he's
Shade
saying
Silver.
Silver's is
Yeah.
Silver. Okay.
Silver's really. Nah, there, I stole it from an anime. There it is.
There it is. I wasn't even thinking about that one, honestly.
Silvers can be like my stage name, I guess.
Yeah.
Silver? I like it.
Anyway, so as you guys, all three, the trio, walks back, you see a very wide range of people. You see there seems to be like some like folky group of all bird people, of Aokakros. They actually look very reminiscent of like chickens. Yeah, it's weird. It's like they have like shorter noses, shorter beaks, and they look very like one of them has like a gizzard. So they're like 2 female, 1 male, and they are just like practicing on like there's like a banjo, and there's like the what is it called, the washing the little pan, and then the last one seems to be like kind of like humming along, like trying to come up with something on the spot, something original. Then there's a group of like 7 dwarves that are like coated in like all metal regalia. They look like Slipknot if it was like fantasy. It's like fantasy steampunk Slipknot. Like they like masks, everything, just complete, also like metal armor. Like they are built and bred for this. There's a group of 4 genasi that are all like very typical kind of, you have your guitar, your bass, your drums, and your singer, and then you have a group of bugbears that are kind of like giving each other like giving like the genasi like just death stares as
take each other out.
Maybe. And so they each have the same instruments, and then you see 2 large turtles at like sort of like at computers, and it makes sense to you guys, like this is some sort of magic device to make music, and you can see them like testing stuff out, and you can like hear a little bit, and it's reminiscent of what you walked in on, which was like dubstep, and so they're working on some sort of EDM.
Oh my god.
And then you have 6 fucking zombies, just straight up zombies.
We don't have the undead advantage. We noted.
And then there seems to be like 3 just like humans. There are 3 humans that they're giving off like alternative vibes, like maybe like gorillas or something like that. They're just like chilling out, and it's you guys. They all like seem capable, like from like a glance. It just depends on your taste in music. So, what are you guys doing back there?
What kind of music should we like do? Like, do.
Well, I'm pretty good at doing like eerie kind of eerie stuff on my flute. We could like do something eerie and then transition it into maybe like screamo. Because then you don't have like, I don't know if you sing it all, but you could just like shout some words and I could play a backup track. Silver, what do you get to be pretty? I mean, we need a pretty.
Puts his hand under his chin. But he goes, I don't know. Start handing me things. We'll see what clicks. As he like gesture towards the instruments.
I hand him a bass first. He seems like a bassist.
No, first it's like but he picks it up and he's like has like a little attunement towards it. Like he understands how to do it, but it's just like his hands are just like not
working.
Yeah, it's just like for him just doesn't fit.
I have an idea. And I'll go and I'll look for a square metal attached to like a rod with a stick.
Are you going to get him a fucking triangle?
No, I'm giving him a fucking cowbell.
And that was the second thing I was thinking. Oh, like, maybe a cowbell?
It's very straightforward. I mean, he like ding makes sense. Like a ding, 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 ding. And then he's like, he looks over and he sees like xylophones and he walks over.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. He's kind of like messing around, and then he sees the drum kit.
Oh no!
Please,
Yeah.
my boy.
I knew this is where I was going.
He's a drummer, boy. He's a drummer.
Yep.
But yeah, so he like picks it up and immediately like heads start to like turn a little bit because it's like one, it's loud as fuck, and also like because he's not going soft either, and they're like, okay, there's a drummer, and you see like the Genasi, the bugbears, and like 2 of the dwarves kind of like all like give like dirty looks, like it's my thing. I'm a better drummer. It's nothing crazy, but it, like the fact that he picked it up at all and quickly is impressive.
Okay, cool. So it sounds. It almost looks like the dwarf. Who seems the most like I'm gonna kill to win in the room.
None of them kind of give off that.
Okay.
What is she
that?
do? It's your dog.
Mira! She's over by the couch.
Okay. I mean, none of them are giving off like. None of them are giving off killer.
Okay.
Like it's very much like if they were to fuck with someone, it'd be like, I over tightened their string, or I like they're
lame.
Yeah, it's not anything like lethal. It's very much I'm just gonna make sure my shit works, and I'm gonna, if I can't, I'll untie your shoelace. Like it's, or I'm gonna fuck with your instrument. So as you guys are kind of like getting a lay of the land, Asani runs, kind of walks back and goes, okay, we have Fangs and a Dragon versus, and I'm gonna roll a d8 and see who you guys go against.
So all I need to do is a scream, right? Just
loud.
Go to roll.
Yeah, just scream and I'll play some cool notes underneath, and you go nuts, Silver.
Oh, that's fitting. All right, so we have Fangs and a Dragon versus Sob Zombie. Sob, you're out first, and you will be right behind. Guys, you're gonna be right behind. So.
Sounds good.
This is to Asani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we do like effects? Like.
I don't give a shit. Don't burn the place down.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Bye. And then you see Sob Zombie. I'll like get up, and so they there's one kind of like head of Sob Zombie where they're like, okay. Oh, sorry. Let me get him. All right. Is Ugh here? Ugh here. Black here. Black here. And Sar here. All right. Cool. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Mel. And they go out, and let me see what they get.
I'm gonna watch from the wings.
So you see, it's like an emo sad boy like covers of Rob Zombie songs.
Are they any good?
That's what I'm about to roll.
Okay.
Pretty good. They are as themselves. Just it's very similar like theatrics to like K-pop.
Okay.
And like they're very out. They have a lot of like choreographed dances, and it's all to like Rob Zombie lyrics, just done very like emo sad boy. There's a little bit of screamo in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Before they go out,
Yeah.
can I do a thing?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna let you guys have your chance to bolster or support,
Okay.
or bolster or sabotage.
You guys go.
Okay, I was about to
Does
say
it-
because
does
I
it have
have
to-
shit to help them, but
No,
I got
yeah.
stuff to fuck with the people.
So,
Go for it.
Did you say it only can be like really minor things?
No, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You could loosen a light and have it fall on one of their heads for all I care.
Damn.
Nerine gets within like 10 feet of the stage and casts Earth Tremor on them.
Roll me. Are you trying to hide this?
As soon as Zanis sees that she's about to do something, he'll let her do it, but he's gonna be like, fucking, just trying to do
Got it.
anything
So
to distract.
you roll a stealth check or sleight of hand to cover for her. So Earth Tremor, fucking.
Oh, let's fucking go. Well, nobody's seeing it.
Okay. What?
28.
Okay. There are a few people who have to roll.
Damn.
I didn't roll this there.
And this is just first level?
That was
At first level?
That
or?
was second level.
Oh, at second level? Okay. Okay, so you will do that, you'll do that. That'll be a sabotage, so that will lower their bonus. Are you two doing anything?
As they go out, I'm just gonna like flick my flute a little bit, like with a little bit of sass, and just go and like cast Hex
Got it.
on whoever
Disadvantage
seems
on.
to be the main singer.
That would be the one who did the roll call.
Okay,
Through Hex, you find out his name is Greg.
Greg.
Yep, so you have Black,
Disadvantage
Sar,
on-
and Greg.
Disadvantage on charisma ability checks.
Yep. All right. That's awesome. Okay. What?
I was kind of Hexan just kind of just like looks. I was like, this doesn't scream Bahamut, so he just kind of like draws an S in the air and casts silence on them.
So. Okay.
Fuck these zombies!
They're going to. Let me see if they can improv past that. Okay. And then, so this will be the disadvantage for that. Okay. All right. So, at first, it's painful to watch as these. Oh yeah, they'll have to roll dexterity saving.
Oh god, this is so mean.
Dude.
You guys, we are awful people.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I'm holding back on my shit. I could be
know.
doing so
Oh
much.
fuck. Okay. Yeah. So as they all come out, they kind of like, it's just eerily quiet as like everyone kind of shut up and like waited for them, and then the silence is there. So they like just they should be singing but they're not, and everyone's like, they're like, are they mimes? Like people are just like what is this act? Is this interpretive dance? I don't. What is it? I don't. Everyone's like confused, and like a few people kind of like start
hide
booing.
himself in the corner and just yells out, "This group fucking sucks!"
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks. But they can't tell because they're deafened too, so they're confused, and so they like are going out, and there's like everyone, they're all like looking at each other, like shambling out, and then they start to do like the Thriller dance as like part of their act, and then they realize they're like, I don't know what's going on, so they try and like spread onto the dance floor as like part of their act, improv pass. And they do, and they get out of the range of the silence, and you start to hear it like one at a time, almost like a quartet. Like they actually like mesh really well, and then all of a sudden, earth tremor. Like they step out, all bananas. They are just gone. Like every single one of them, just all go and just like fall down, and they all just kind of like get up and like finish their song, and it's terrible. Your guys' turn. Not knowing a song together, you guys are gonna have to work off of each other. So the DC is not high.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I started the base DC of this was 20, and this is now really not high.
Can I be helping Shade Silver with my like knowledge of compositions and stuff telepathically?
I would let you compose from the back.
It's kind of what I'm saying.
But like everyone, you could be
Okay.
able. But roll me a performance check. See if one they can see you past like the lights, which is
Also,
nearly
we lost
impossible. What?
We lost Caine.
Well, you can't see me.
24.
Good. 24. Yeah. Okay. So you guys will have advantage on your performance checks, as it'll be.
It'll be somewhat organized.
Yeah, like you have someone to look at when to do stuff. When you guys go out, Silver's kind of like goes over, grabs the drumsticks, and kind of like looks to you guys like, "Are you guys ready?" We are fangs in a dragon! And just like starts like a heavy like thumping, like the fucking like bass, like really fast pace, and just like opens it up for you to do it. Completely doesn't know what he's doing, and then sees Zanis and like, oh, pull it back a little bit. So as he hits the hi-hat, and it's just, and then it like stops for a second, and then we hear the flute.
Yvonne hides in the wings until his entrance, and then Shadow teleports center stage and just like starts like riffing off of the flute like it's a fucking guitar almost, and just like high range, like going up and down the scale, arpeggios like crazy, like it takes it for a spin. Throws it up in the air like a baton, catches it, does a little more as he slides into a knee slide, ripping up his trousers.
And then,
what behind that happening, you just see
Vomit! I'm sorry.
B is for Bahamut.
B is for Bahamut.
Yeah, so when that happens, you'll see basically the drums completely stop, hi-hats stop, and then all of a sudden, next to you teleports Silvers as he uses the Shadarkai teleportation.
Oh damn! Oh, we have a theme!
And we all teleport as he hits the cowbell as he brought it.
Give the horse a cowbell.
All right, so you guys have to roll a performance check with advantage.
Give myself guidance.
Guidance, yep.
Oh, that's great. That's so good.
Not any better. It's okay though. It's a 14.
29.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And then you good?
Just won't come back.
Oh, you don't need me. I'm not special.
You are special. Don't talk to my friend like that. You're right. Your ass.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so wow. I will. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm just doing some things real quick. Okay, I'm glad I planned for this. So just let me look up one thing real quick, and
Shadow theme.
oh yeah, no, it's
Super fucking chill.
I love this.
So good.
So what's gonna happen is okay, so as Silver's kind of like you were immaculate. like the flute went hammy salami, like everything was like on key. And you even made up for all, like whenever like the B for Bahamut, like it was out of time, and so you sped it up to put it in time and then slowed it down.
Yes.
Improv, yeah. You were just jazz banding all over this, and with that, with a natural 20 and a 35 from Silvers total, as the level 14 bard he is, he somehow just barely stole the show. And I think you think it was the cowbell. So really, you stole the show because you gave him a cowbell.
Right,
so,
right.
With that, the crowd erupts, and the MC. So you see, as he approaches, he didn't really he didn't announce you guys. He just let you guys like appear, and so this is the first time you're like seeing him. He's in a dark, shadowy cloak. His hair is like standing up. It's like kind of spiked up to like here, up to like 8 or so inch. Like it is like a massive like spikes of like punk rock vibes. As he goes, well done! Wow. I don't even think we need to vote, do we, folks? And they're like, fuck no! Those guys sucked! These guys are the fucking best! Finals! And they start like chanting finals. And he goes, oh, wait, that's not how we work here. Come on. All right. So as your MC, as MC Candleless, the winners are Fangs of the Dragon. As the crowd erupts and you guys go back.
MC Candleless.
What's up?
I'm here for it. You live your fantasy,
Hey,
darling.
this is fine.
You live.
I was like, come up with names. I'm like, this is funny. So you guys go back and you notice that one of the bands is not there. Two of the bands are not there.
They stole my idea.
The Bugbears, which was my play on the Beatles,
Oh my god.
left, and which had Rico Strom, Brunto, and John Lennon, and Bon Janasi, the Bon Jovi gang of Dang, Tuco, Satara, and Choff.
Oh wait, the two who were pissed at each other? Fucking
Yeah.
Oh, are they decking it out in the back?
No, it's worse. It's sadder.
Oh, no.
And so MC Candleless goes like, all right, what do you mean? That was who was gonna. Him and Asani are just like bickering, like, I guess the fucking crowd was right. God damn it. I'll go out there. And so he goes up there. I am so sorry about this, but it looks like one of our bands scared off the competition. So it looks like they go straight to the finals. Give a round of applause for Fangs of the Dragon. And so they're just like cheering. And I will let you guys vote on what you guys want to see. So we have Tweeting Dixie, which has Cockadoodle and Do, the folk music Aero Cocker Band. Sound of the Ancients, which is Rocky, Saki, Boppy, Druggy, Moshi, Bouncy, and Leonard. And then we have Turtles Times 2, which is Michelangelo and Raphael. And then Cage the Tarrasque, which is just...
What?
It's Jimi Hendrix / an Axl Rose. So I'll let you guys choose who we go against. But you won't know until next time. As we leave off at DQC, this is where we leave. We approach the finals, the battle of the bands. Bye.
See us next time for the finals.
No shot, one.
What?
DQC.